Hey everybody, so I'm gonna get started right away. Hi Facebook, happy Friday. I decided that I want to do a 40-day live challenge. The link to the challenge is in the description if you want to join the group. I have this book and I thought it would be really cool to join whoever wants to join on this 40-day journey to transformation and accelerated manifestation techniques. So this is a book called Unlimited 40-Day Law of Attraction Workbook to Accelerate Manifestation. And I'm going to go through the intro on here. And like I said, if you want to join the challenge, just click the link below to join the group. And I'll be going live in there every day to go through the book. You're welcome to purchase it for yourself as well on Amazon. You don't have to, I don't think. I'll let you know what's in here, and you guys can just get like a notebook if you want, or whatever works best for you. But I'm going to go ahead and get started reading this. This is going to be the intro. I am a powerful creator. I am unlimited. I can have, be, or do anything I want. Abraham Hicks. It's opened up with a quote by Abraham Hicks, also known as Esther Hicks. She channels Abraham, I suppose. I followed her for a while, learned a lot from her. I definitely recommend that you look her up if you want to check her out on YouTube. Abraham Hicks. A lot of good books as well on the law of attraction and things like that. So, acknowledgements. Do we want to skip that? No, we'll read it real quick. It's about, I want to thank Abraham and Esther and Jerry Hicks for all the work they have done and continue to do to teach the law of attraction and how to use it. I have learned much from them. As a result, I have changed my life and the life of others. Our thoughts are powerful. I always thought I was a very positive person, but I know now that wanting positive results is not the same as being positive. Knowing that difference is perhaps my biggest accomplishment in life and my biggest gift to all those whom I am the teacher. I want to thank John Hain for providing the artwork for the cover. Much love and appreciation. So that was the acknowledgements. Let's see. Unlimited Law of Attraction Coaching and Support Group. Why I wrote this book and why you should read it. Why you should use this book and how to use this book. Then there's section 1. Understanding the law of attraction. Goals are important. The role of gratitude and appreciation. The role of meditation. The role of affirmations. The role of visualization. Creating a new belief system. Pre-paving or setting your intention. Deadlines and accepting outcomes, playing creation games. The journey begins here, instructions for the daily work, and then there's section 2, which is a 40-day workbook. And each day is a different topic. So I'm not going to read through all of those. You guys can join the group if you want to be on the challenge daily. Hi, Christy. So this is the book here. It's on Amazon. It's called Unlimited 40-Day Law of Attraction Workbook to Accelerate Manifestation. All right, so I'm just going through the intro today. Unlimited Law of Attraction Coaching and Support Group. You can find that on Facebook. Admission to the group is free to those who purchase a copy of the book. So let's just skip that. Why I wrote this book and why you should read it. Are you like me? Do you usually know what you need to do but don't always do it? I don't know. I take action in my life. A lot, yeah. I have this process called lenses that I do, and looking back, I can see how much I've accomplished. And it's, you know, sometimes we don't give ourselves credit for the things that we are doing. We're always like so hard on ourselves, like, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, right? But what about the things you are doing? Like knowing that you would benefit from going to the gym a couple times a week, or knowing that meditation helps with everything in life, but not finding the time to fit it in. I meditate in my morning routine. It's not always uninterrupted. Today was a very crazy off morning, but meditation is part of my daily practice. I try to fit it in where I can, do the best I can every single day, right? So everyone grab a notebook and pen, take notes. Yeah, a lot of information. I mean, you can get this book too if you want. I'm just going to be going through this in the challenge. Of course, I'm going to add my own little flavor and knowledge into the mix, and I might even add some recodes and things that I know, because as you guys know, or if you don't know, I'm a quantum manifestation coach and spiritual mindset mentor as well, an intuitive healer. I'm certified in a lot of things, but my main focus is superconscious transformation recodes. It's the 5 steps to conscious creation. I am a certified magnetic mind coach. So law of attraction says your mind is a magnet. You attract what you are, what you think, and what you feel, right? And so if your inner world is a mess, which most of ours are, right? Because just the way we've been raised, the beliefs that have been passed down, things are passed down generationally, trauma, all the things that you go through, right? It's held in your energy body. And you have to release those things. You have to shift your mindset in your inner world. If you want to create something new outside, you have to first transform the inner world. So the thing is, most people are focused on the outer world, right? So law of attraction is all about you attract what's going on in here. Okay, so it's all about, I'm not going to change things outside of me. I'm working on me, right? So if you answered yes, and you are the same. So most people who have come across the law of attraction know that it would be of benefit to to learn how to use it deliberately, but most of them don't really apply themselves to doing the work that needs to be done to benefit them. Either they don't know how to use the tools, or they don't make the effort to try. I love the quote, those who are afraid of doing too much often do too little. It seems a lot, if you look at the bigger picture, it might seem overwhelming. You have to take daily, consistent steps every single day. Consistency is key, right? So 11 years ago, I made the decision that I was willing to do whatever it would take to change my life, and that was when I came across the law of attraction. I experimented with the tools and became good at using them. I changed my life in many ways, but I did not use all the tools all the time. I used some of them, and then I used others. Over a period of time, through experimentation, I developed a formula combining some of the tools that, when I used them consistently over a period of 30 to 40 days, always yielded positive results. And my life continued to improve. So after the 30 to 40 days of using the tools, my practice of them became intermittent. I can't say that word, you guys. Intermittent. As I got busy enjoying the rewards of my work and my new state of being, and exploring further to give birth to more desires. Right, so after you start doing the work on yourself, even the creator of Magnetic Mind Method said that he doesn't even have to do recodes on himself anymore. Once you recode the information and you shift your mindset to a certain point, like, then you become the magnet. You're already there. Like, it's just the momentum has built up so much that you just take off from there, right? So, hi, baby. You see, I know that when I do the law of attraction work that is needed to be done, I always achieve a major movement forward towards the things I want. But many times I spend time thinking about doing the work than doing the work. So you have to be willing to do the work, you guys, right? So then I reach a point when I make the conscious decision that nothing is more important than doing the work. And it's the inner work, really. It's what you're doing, right? Because that's all you have control over is yourself, your mindset, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your emotions, right? So that's when I became disciplined and focused. And it doesn't take very long for things to morph to what I want. I am at that juncture in life again where I am reaching for something new, and so I have been reflecting on the tools at my disposal and creating a mental checklist. I started working on my 40-day plan only to discover that I needed more consistency. I was not using all the tools I had intended to. I decided a checklist to keep me on track would be a good idea. As a result, this book was born. I confess, I wrote this book for me. She wrote this for her, and then she got results, and she decided to share it, right? So this checklist of things that are part of my formula for using the law of attraction deliberately will serve me for many years to come. I will use it every time I want to create a shift in my life. Then the thought occurred to me that there must be others out there who are like me, reaching for something in life and not being disciplined in their use of the law of attraction. So I thought I would share my checklist with you. This checklist will keep both you and me on track. and we're going to hold each other accountable, right, in the group. So click the link to join. If you can both take 40 minutes daily for each of the next 40 days, we can manifest a shift that will take us closer to all the things we want. The universe will surprise and delight us in many ways that were not even on our list. And the impact of the work we do over the next 40 days will continue to serve up results beyond the 40 days. I know this because I have done this 40-day routine several times over the past 10 years, and each time it helped me move forward in ways I could not have foreseen. I am much happier because of it, and I know for sure that I have creative control over my life because I have manifested many things that had been waiting to happen for a long time. Why should I use this book? You should use this book if you want to create a shift in your life. If you have been wanting things to happen that are just not coming about. You should use this book if you think you understand the law of attraction, but are not being able to use it to create consistently good results in your life. You should use this book if you are someone who is seeking freedom, joy, and growth. You should use this book if you want a disciplined and structured approach to using the law of attraction in your life. And you should use this book if you're ready to give yourself another chance at success. And lastly, you should use this book if you want to prove to yourself that you are powerful and that you have control over what happens to you in life, and that you really do know how to use the law of attraction to manifest the life that you want to live. How to use this book. So this book is a guide for the next 40 days. You can start using it whenever you want. The important thing is to be consistent. It has to be so important to you to change your life and improve it that you do whatever it takes to get the improvement that you want. This workbook consists of 2 sections. Section 1 lays out the foundations of what you needed to understand about the law of attraction, which is at the basis of why we get what we get in life. Section 2 consists of the daily workbook that will help you to accomplish the life you want. Each day is organized into 4 sections. 1, how to think about your day. 2, things you need to do. 3, things you need to ask the universe to do for you. And 4, notes about your day. Which is perfect, guys, because literally my planner just ended and I don't have another one. Literally, it's on the last page. So now I can use this as my daily planner for the next 40 days. How freaking perfect is that? So, all right, where was I? Completing the 4 sections will require a minimum commitment of 30 to 40 minutes each day, you guys. So this is a massive challenge. I'm challenging myself, and I figured I'm going to do it with whoever wants to do it for the next 40 days. See how committed you are to changing your life. Literally a magnet through calcite crystals in our pineal gland. Yes, Angie, you can actually, there's a breathing technique that Joe Dispenza, I learned from him. Breathing in, picturing the cerebral spinal fluid coming up your spine and into the pineal gland, holding it there. When you squeeze the pineal gland, it causes a piezoelectric effect that activates those tiny calcite crystals in your pineal gland, which activates your radio receiver basically, because it's a radio receiver for frequencies in the universe. And when it's calcified and full of toxic stuff, right, it's not working properly. You're not tuning in to get your eye into the spiritual realms. Your third eye is your 6th sense of intuition, right? So if it's calcified and full of toxic stuff, it's not working. You're not tapping in to your true nature. You're more focused on the physical, right? You're not open to higher frequencies. So 30 to 40 minutes a day. So whether you are new to understanding and using the law of attraction, or someone who is well-versed, this workbook will pivot you to the next level in your growth, understanding, and success. Isn't it worth it to spend 30 to 40 minutes a day for the next 40 days to accomplish a major shift, a major movement forward? I say yes. If you answered yes, then you are in the right place, and it's time for us to begin. So much love and appreciation. Section 1, understanding the law of attraction. The law of attraction is one of, some people say it different. There's like 12, some say 13, 14 different laws. The law of attraction is just one of several universal laws. Understanding the law of attraction. We don't need to understand the law of attraction in order to improve our lives, because we are innately equipped with a knowing of it. You can use this book without any knowledge of the law of attraction and get wonderful positive results. The law of attraction is always working. It is the system that forms the basis of how things happen in the world. Understanding the law of attraction leads us to living happier lives. I always say that there are two types of people: those who use a television to watch programming, and two, those who have to take the television apart to figure out how it works before they enjoy what it does, because that is what gives them more satisfaction. We don't have to understand how the world works in order to enjoy being alive, but some of us have a need to know how it works. I want to know the truth. I want to know why we're here. What is my purpose? How does this really work? How can I really become a powerful, powerful, powerful creator? That instant manifestation, right? Type of video. Which I have done instant manifest. I manifested peanut butter instantly. I manifested a cart one time instantly. But it was really crazy. I came live and told the story about peanut butter. It was the only thing I forgot in the store. And I'm like, dang. And then this lady walks by and she walks by and the one thing she has in her cart was a thing of peanut butter. And she's like, do you want it? And I was like, sure. Like she was going to return it or something. Like what the hell were the odds of that? But anyway, I lost my place here. All right. So the law of attraction is always working. Here's a summary of what you need to know about the law of attraction. If you want to go into more detail than is offered here, you may get the book Thrive as a companion to this workbook. The law of attraction is always working, and it applies to everything in our life. Whether we are living a life that we want or whether our life has many things missing that we desire to have, it is all because of the law of attraction. Law of attraction is consistent and works the same way every time. Whether we think about things we want or things we want to change, we attract both. Law of attraction brings us what we spend time thinking about. So if we spend time thinking about the absence of something in our life compared to the having of it, the law of attraction will bring us the absence of it. Like attracts like. Like you attract what you're focused on, because your energy, where focus goes, energy flows. What you focus on expands. So we can take control and change things in a very short time by changing the way we think our thoughts. Our beliefs form the framework of possibilities in our life. Yeah. Only those things can happen that we believe are possible. Your mindset is a collection of your beliefs. What you believe is true about you, what you believe is possible about true and possible for others and for the world. Makes a collection of your beliefs that create your mindset. And based on your mindset, that is only as far as you can go in life, right? So we can only control our own outcomes. We cannot create for anyone else, regardless of who they are and how much we care about them. You can only work on yourself. So our life is the evidence of how good a job we are doing of thinking on purpose. If things we want are missing from our life, then we need to change the way we think, not just about the subjects that need improvement, but everything else too, because it's all connected. Every aspect of our life is connected to every other aspect. Small and big affect each other. What seems like nothing, or what seems like something small, can have a large impact because the impact has to do with vibration and not the enormity or size. Wanting positive results and thinking positively are two different subjects. We all want positive results, but many of us don't know how to think positively about them. Which one carries a better vibration? I don't have the thing I want, or I want that and one day I will have it. Both statements express the desire for something better, but the second one has a better vibration than the first. Learning how to think is about learning how to mold the vibration into a place. When we change the way we think, our life changes. Therefore, we have complete control over what happens because we control our thoughts and the actions that arise from those thoughts. Many times we think on autopilot, meaning we are not consciously aware of what we're thinking, and therefore we create by default rather than creating deliberately, which I posted about that the other day, right? If you're creating from your unconscious mind, most people are creating unconsciously. They're not even aware of the power that they are a powerful creator. They're not aware that they're creating their reality. They think they're powerless, that something outside of them has control of their creative power. We're born pure creative spirits. That's what we are. Source energy in a body. Pure creative source energy, right? And we come here to create, and then we go through this process called the individuation process, where, right, all the things. Why did my phone, it went dark. I'm actually on like 14%. I don't know if that's why the thing shut off on me. It's super dark in here now. I'm just going to continue and finish. I think I'm almost finished. No, there's definitely a lot to the intro. There's a lot. A lot, you guys. I'll probably just finish one section and then I'll have to, if you just want to click the link, like I said, to join the group, everything's going to be in there. So, let's see. Our emotions are our guidance system. They tell us if we're heading in the direction of what we want or away from it, right? How you feel. And the feeling is the secret. Emotions are energy and motion. So when we feel good, we are pointed in the right direction. When we feel bad, we need to take note and change what we are thinking, or take a shower, or take a nap, or listen to a meditation, or go for a walk. Do something to get reconnected and stay focused on your vision, what you're creating, and right? And choosing to be the predominant creative force in your life. Understanding that I know I'm creating my reality. I get to choose what I focus on, what I give my attention to, because I know what I give my attention to, I'm creating. Okay, so this doesn't feel good. I'm going to shift into gratitude or something, and I'm going to totally change my reality in an instant, right? Because fear or lower vibrations cannot exist in higher vibrations of love, joy, peace, gratitude, right? So you cannot serve two masters, right? Fear and love cannot coexist. So your emotions are your guidance system. We never have to go back into our past in order to make the future better. We can start from wherever we are and forge ahead. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. All you need to do is focus ahead of you and move towards that, right? That's all you need to do. Don't look back. None of that stuff matters. It doesn't matter. It's gone. The only thing that exists is the present moment and what you can do now to create a better future. And you guys know the focus to change isn't to focus on fighting the old, but on creating the new, because you're a creator. So if you focus on the old, you're going to create that. You're going to keep creating that, right? As hard as it may be sometimes. I'm sorry it's so dark, you guys. I'm going to finish this section up. So we can have, be, or do anything we want. All things are possible. Whether we see it or not, there is always a way. The human mind is capable of seeing only the possibilities that it has seen in the past or can imagine. But in reality, there are unlimited, infinite possibilities in every situation. The quantum field is a field of pure, creative, conscious energy. All possibilities and infinite potential exist in the quantum field all around us, okay? They always say it can't be done until it's done. And then it's a new standard, right? Like the 4-minute mile, you guys. Couldn't be done, but then it was. And then a whole bunch of people started doing it, right? So, thinking patterns are addictive in the sense that they are habitual. In the beginning, we have an exert effort to learn new ways of thinking. Yes, we are conditioned. When you have a thought, it releases chemicals. Your body gets addicted to those chemicals. Okay, you guys, like you literally get addicted to negative thinking and a certain way of being. It becomes, you think that way for so long, it becomes your state of being. And then you're that way for so long, it becomes your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. So how you're thinking and feeling daily creates your world that you see outside of you. Your inner world creates your outer world. As within, so without. And you're attracting according to how you feel. In order to understand how the law of attraction works, we must step away from the cause and effect relationship that applies to the physical world. Law of attraction teaches us that our negative thoughts about one subject can have a negative impact on other subjects in our lives. In other words, positive thoughts create positive results and negative thoughts create negative results. Consider these statements. There is never enough money for all the things I want to do. The intention is to get more money, but the focus is on the absence of it, which will bring more of the absence of it. Wouldn't it be nice if more money started flowing into my life? The intention is the same as before, to have more money, but the wording is positive because it is not focused on the absence of money. Instead, it is focused on the having of more money. Especially in times like this, right, when everything is so expensive and people are struggling financially, it's hard to not focus on your current reality, right? But that's exactly what you have to be able to do. Not focus on your current reality, stay focused on what you want, and then you move towards it. If you stay focused on where you're at, you stay there. So, using the law of attraction is all about becoming more conscious of how we think and the feedback we get from our emotions and our manifestations about how to change our thoughts and therefore our outcomes. The reality of our lives is an indication of how we have been thinking in the past. If you don't like the life you are living or you want to improve it, then you must start working on changing your habit of thoughts. And I'm going to end it there. Guys, if you want to join the challenge, click the link below, join the group. I'm going to go live every single day. I don't know if we're going to start the challenge tomorrow or when, because we still got to go through goals are important. The role of meditation, the role of affirmations, the role of gratitude and appreciation, the role of visualization, creating a new belief system, pre-paving or setting your intention, deadlines and accepting outcomes, playing creation games. The journey begins here. And then instructions for the workbook as well. Gonna go through. And then it starts. So that's probably gonna take another at least hour to go through. So that'll probably be tomorrow. And then we'll get started. Alright, so I look forward to seeing you all. Go ahead and just request to join. I'll get you in there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow around the same time. So truth, love, and light. Have an awesome weekend, you guys. And a namaste. Have a namaste. Bye, guys.